How y'all doing out there? This your boy Easy Work Boxing. Alright. Gotta go into this. Errol Spence Jr. I don't know why he's doing this or why him and Al Haymon is doing this, but this is gonna tarnish his career forever. What you're doing right now with Mr. Al Haymon is going to tarnish your career forever. We will never forget this. No one will ever forget this. Even your fans deep in their heart will know you ducked Terence Crawford. But I don't get into politics, but I'm going to tell y'all boxing, but this is what it's basically about for real, though. Al Haymon know that Errol Spence going to lose that fight. Errol Spence know he going to lose that fight. It's about them belts. Al Haymon, they want Al Haymon really out of boxing. Yeah, that was their whole goal, to get Al Haymon out of boxing. The only thing holding Al Haymon in boxing is belts. And the belts of Errol Spence Jr. and Jamel Charlo. And who is going after these belts? Terence Crawford, somebody who we believe, even though I believe him going over to Jamel Charlo, a powerful knockout artist. Well, not knockout artist, I wouldn't say, but he knocked people out too. But moving up in that weight, that's a more dangerous fight. That's more tougher for Terence Crawford to me than Errol Spence. But it's all about the belts. That's Al Haymon's position of power. If he lose them belts, there's no more Al Haymon. He already lost Deontay Wilder with his belts. If he lose Errol Spence, he ain't gonna have number one more left. Tank don't mean nothing. Tank just a pay-per-view star. He ain't got no belts, ain't searching for no belts. So Tank don't matter. They gonna make money off Tank regardless. But them belts, Errol Spence Jr. and Jamel Charlo, they don't want to lose though. It basically come down to what I've been telling people for the longest. My channel Easy Work Boxing. This is my new channel, but I've been telling people for the longest that Errol Spence Jr. did not want this fight. It's becoming more obvious, and the most important thing is, y'all, the reason they even brought up the 65-35, like I said in the last video, they did not expect Terence to take it. They're like, look, we offer him this, he ain't gonna want to take it. See, now the thing is what they saying, well, I told you I don't know nothing about the inside out, I just love the fights. But what's going on is Al Haymon won't show the net worth or something of whatever they gonna make off the fight so Terence can agree to sign the contract, which is a duck. That's what Max Kellerman is saying. For years, we've been trying to tell people all this across the street talk, all this, who is he fought, who is he knocked out, and it's, as a matter of fact, as people saying Jamel Charlo, he want to mention who is somebody knocked out. Jamel Charlo, you got two belts from somebody that just came out of nowhere in Rosario. You didn't fight no elite fighters getting them belts. You didn't fight no Jerry Hurd or nothing like that. You fought a good, decent fighter, Castano, and you became undisputed. Other than that, your resume ain't about nothing either. The best name, who is the best name on Jamel Charlo's resume? I'm trying to think. Who is the best name on Jamel Charlo's resume? I can't think of no big names on your resume that you didn't really went out there and beat. I mean, Lubin, you know what I'm saying? You beat fighters that you were supposed to beat, but what resume do you really have? You are undisputed without a doubt. No, I give you full credit, but to mention and say who is somebody fought when you was getting belts off motherfucking cab drivers at one point, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna say that? But I do like that challenge between them, but Errol Spence Jr., brother, you will be remembered forever as ducking Terence Crawford. I told y'all. Another reason I think they don't want this fight, because Errol Spence ain't on the juice. A lot of y'all gonna get mad about that, but let's be honest. How you go from stopping everybody, then you become the WBC champion, which y'all have to take random blood and urine testing to hold that belt, and all of a sudden you can't knock out Mikey Garcia's. You can't knock out Mikey Garcia's. Yet here come Terence Crawford from 140 stopping everybody in your division. Y'all still are saying that Errol Spence is still the head man at welterweight. Now that's just being real fanboyish, and y'all know that. How y'all gonna overthrow a man who been undisputed before in three different weight classes? He won in 3 different weight classes, knocking out everything since he moved to a new weight class, and he ain't the guy. He ain't the pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He ain't the #1 welterweight. I told y'all for years this boy did not want to fight this man. Al Haymon behind it too, because like I said, them belts move. Al Haymon ain't got no more leverage. They're going to Don King his ass. He out the way. That's why. That's why a lot of this is going on with Al Haymon. They ain't expect Bud to take that fight. They ain't want him to sign at the 60-35. They want him to keep arguing about that. But see, that's what a real champion do. That's what a confident fighter does. Errol Spence is not confident. Bud want to fight so bad he willing to take less just to get in the ring with this man, just to show the world I am the best. I don't see how anybody can be out there discrediting Bud, trying to be their best to shame Bud for this situation when y'all know deep in y'all hearts, as men, let's be men about the situation. Y'all know Errol didn't want this fight. This man created a hole across the street. This man, his legacy will forever be tarnished about this fight. And then where you run into, because you got another problem, soon as you don't fight Crawford, you got Mr. Weight Bully Jerron Ennis. You got Weight Bully Jerron Ennis waiting on you in that title. So either way it go, you're going to have two difficult fights. You might as well go for the big bucks and fight Terence Crawford, and possibility you're going to win and become undisputed. But see, that just shows y'all how much in fear Al Haymon and Errol Spence and his team is against Terence Crawford. Because Terence Crawford's whole plan is looking like it's to wipe out Al Haymon's whole structure. If he take them belts from Errol and he was to take the belts from Charlo, which Charlo doing some whole shit to my son, I bet you can't fight. You want to beat Everson Lubin. Come on, man. Don't do that Floyd Mayweather shit. See, that's how Errol Spence's name even got mentioned in the sport of boxing like it did. Piggybacking off Keith Thurman's name. If you've been watching boxing, then you know I'm telling the truth. Floyd Mayweather, Keith Thurman was Floyd Mayweather's mandatory. And what did Floyd do? Grabbed Errol Spence Jr. and said, hey, Keith Thurman, you fight him, and then, come on now. Like they say, like Bud say, who are you to be a matchmaker? You a fighter, bro. Don't be trying to put nobody in front of me to stay off you. Don't do that. No, don't do that. See, everybody's been doing all this talking. He the most feared fighter in the world, man. The boogeyman is real. He's the most feared fighter in the world. He got dudes in other weight classes holding up other fighters like bulletproof vests. Now tell me that ain't right there showing y'all they don't want no problems with this boy. Even Keyshawn Davis said, this man stayed in the gym. He been in the gym since the last fight, waiting on Spence. He is going to destroy Errol Spence Jr. And Errol Spence Jr. is unconfident. Errol Spence Jr. is unconfident. He ain't on them roids. He done seen what this man can do, and he already know he is going to get destroyed. Y'all fans know it too. Be real about the situation, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't see how y'all could be so sensitive about a situation that y'all are not involved in. It's nothing but fans of boxing. And for some reason, people think that Terence Crawford is my favorite fighter. It's not. If you go back to my old channel, Easy Work Boxing with Easy Work Entertainment now, I've been a fan of Keith Thurman. That's what brought me back to the sport of boxing. Don't duck me, son. That brought me back. I've been watching boxing a long time, bro. And that's just what it is. Errol don't want to fight. Al Haymon want to control his situation. Don't want to get overpowered because them belts is the only thing leaving him in there. He ain't got Deontay Wilder no more. Tank ain't doing shit. Tank ain't doing nothing. All right? Tank ain't doing nothing. We still waiting to even confirm if he gonna fight Ryan Garcia, or a fight that he need to go and show the public that he is a pay-per-view star or a fighter that they claiming he supposed to be. And it's not to knock Tank. Black man get money. I have to say that for the sensitive fans out here. Black man get money. I love my people. Get your bag. We talking about boxing. He ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody worth us watching on no pay-per-view. Ryan Garcia is a great fight. That's who he needs to fight. But hey, Al Haymon them going down. They don't want to let them belts go because that's what the only thing holding Al Haymon in the sport of boxing is them titles for real. And he know he got a possibility of Terence Crawford going knocking Errol Spence out and taking them titles. And he ain't got number one more champion that don't nobody like or care about, and that's Jamel Charlo. Don't nobody like Jamel Charlo. Nobody. That's why they robbed him in the Tony Harrison fight. By championship rules, Jamel Charlo was supposed to leave with that title. He didn't get knocked down. It wasn't no white glove situation, no whitewash. So he's by championship rules. That's something y'all ain't heard in a long time, right? Championship rules. Yeah, with a champion, if he don't get knocked out or embarrassed, he's supposed to leave with his title. Now, it's supposed to happen, but that's the way it used to be in boxing. Yeah, you don't hear that no more from these niggas. But to be honest with you, y'all, I'm a fan of both of these dudes. I like Errol Spence Jr., but people consider you not being a fan because you tell the truth. Or you a hater of Errol Spence because you're telling the truth that he don't want to fight. That's not being grown men, y'all. That's real fanboys, bromance having dudes. It's just a fight. I'm not getting paid. You're not getting paid. We're not getting any money off this. So why not just come out and tell the truth? But Errol, you are destroying your legacy. Your legacy will be forever tarnished. It will be 2057, and you will be at a fight or at a convention. They remember, why didn't you fight Terence Crawford? What was the problem? And you can't deny it because everybody, Max Kellerman, everybody know now. Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of your fans run around ducking down real bad now because they embarrassed, been talking all this trash for all these years, and here go Errol Spence trying to lowball the duck. He even tried to run off and go fight Canelo at one time. Canelo ignored the hell out of Errol Spence. He ain't mention Errol Spence. Boy, go on fight Terence Crawford. And stop mentioning my name. I don't want to fight you. Ain't no reason to fight you. Fight Terence. You got problems with Terence Crawford. He tried to do that. Mikey Garcia, Danny Garcia. It's strap season. They didn't have no straps. They didn't have no straps. Come on, y'all. But Al Haymon didn't destroy your career. He destroyed your name. And you making down south fighters look bad. You making down south look bad. They already say Midwest is the best, which is, you know, I got to say it's true. You know what I'm saying? From the way y'all acting, these down south, Jamel Charlo, y'all acting like some punks. Y'all making down south look bad as hell, bro. I just got to say that. I'm from down south Alabama, baby. Y'all making us look bad as hell. Y'all ducking the hell out of this man, scared of this man. They tell me, so I feel Sergio Lipinets. Nobody is afraid of nobody. And paydays. When you get another man and hold another man in front of you, you afraid. When a nigga want to fight you, you say you finna go get your cousin, you afraid. That's being afraid. Jamel Charlo most definitely is afraid. This man just literally got on Twitter and said, I bet you can't beat Lubin. He ain't talking to Lubin. Lubin don't have the titles. You do. You have the belts, Jamel Charlo. Not Lubin. He wants you. You see what I'm saying? So that's just my opinion of it, man. 4 years, 5 years for nothing of me telling y'all. I done had people get mad at me. I done had people call me all out my name, this, that, and other. I'm a hater. I'm this and that. I'm still a hater. I'm still a hater and it's proven now. Am I still a hater and it's proven now? That's just my 2 cents on it, man. Shout out to Terence Crawford for being a real deal champion, my brother. Thank you for being a fighter of the old days and not backing down and not running from good competition, my brother. We thank you. We love you, TBC. Thank you, my brother. Errol Spence, man, get it together, bro. You're making down south look bad. You're running from fights. You still got another fight ahead of you, even if you duck Crawford. So why don't you just give Crawford, man, go and be fair and let the man fight you, bro. All right? We know you ain't on the juice. We know you nervous. We know you don't want to take that loss. Go on, take that L, man. Al Haymon let go of them belts. You going to go down anyway. All right? You going to go down anyway. Let it go, bro. It's easy work boxing, man. Thank y'all for y'all time. I'm out.